Yes, oh yes, baby. You know what time it is. From the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the Panhandle of Florida. This is 100 Proof Football coming at you, man. We just had a great segment for the last few weeks on college football, and now it's time for our second installment of the Q&A edition, man. We had a great time with the first Q&A we did. So liked it so much, so nice. We think we'll do it twice, man. My name is Paul Kleckler, joined as always by my co-host Adam Pope, man. Looking fresh off of vacation, man. How was that trip up to Boston and Maine, dude? How was it?
Yeah, the weather was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And to me, by far, Maine might be one of my favorite states I've ever visited.
I've heard that.
The food was amazing. If you want amazing food, no matter where you go in Maine, it's like top notch. So I highly recommend.
Would you drive up there?
Maine. Oh, hell no. Fly.
So you flew to Boston, flew to Maine, and flew from there back?
I flew into Boston. We drove up to Maine, and then we did Bar Harbor and Portland, Maine, and then we came back to Boston and fly out.
You just flying, baby, getting them freaking flyer miles, man. All right, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Yes, sir, man. Hey, before we get into the news of the week, man, how about let's give a shout out to ourselves and our new subs we got, man. We got a few new subs this week. We put a cool little war game on the conference realignment shenanigans going on. And we had a lot of fun with that, and apparently, a lot of folks out there liked it too. Got some new subs. So to celebrate, man, I got this super rare Wyoming whiskey, Powder River, 101 proof. It's crafted from 19 barrels of the finest whiskey that Wyoming whiskey makes. $75 bottle, man. So it's some nice shit, dude. So much love to the subs out there that we got and everybody hanging in there. 100 Proof Mafia, man. Much love out there, dude. So you want to do a shot?
Take a shot?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Reading my mind.
That's what I was getting at.
I was like, I've never seen you hold a bottle and not offer it a shot.
So I'm just going to drink it straight from here, baby.
All right, hold on.
What you shooting, man? What you drinking on today?
Whistle Pig.
Whistle Pig.
And then after the shot, I'll drink Yingling.
All right.
For the show.
All right.
You ready?
Yes, sir. Cheers.
Cheers. Whew.
That's some good stuff, baby.
You good? Yeah. So,
news of the week, man.
To the fans. What's the news of the week?
Well, about the main thing that came out is what is it? Deshaun Watson and the NFLPA or whoever it was talking about they're going to sue if they get another year suspension, man. I know you got some axe to grind with that, man. You got something riding on that. What's your thoughts on that, dude?
Do you want to just wait? Because I think that's a question, wasn't it?
Is that something we're getting to?
Yeah, I think that's
we
something
got some Q&A. We done got it queued up. That's true, man. But yeah, that was news of the week. Is that about the only thing I heard, man? That of noteworthy was that the Browns are planning on fighting back, man. So
yeah.
They don't want old what's his name? He's taking any
Goodell?
snaps. No, Brissett.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby.
Man.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're gonna get right to it, man. It's Q&A time this week, man. Chat. Let me know where you at. I see Donut Shalasky is in the chat. Hype in the chat, baby. For Donut Shalasky. What's up? He's talking about hashtag 100 Proof Mafia. We down with it, man. Welcome, man. If y'all got any questions in the chat, anybody live, we answer those questions as well, man. So we want to get right to it? Stop bulljabbing.
Let's go, man.
Let's get into it, man. All right. The first question of the week comes via Instagram. Justin.Booth345 asks, how is Adams going to do in Vegas? Is he really the best or a product of Rodgers? That's a pretty good question.
It's a damn good question.
Ooh, and we got some spam in the chat. The chat's getting hot and heavy up in here, man. We're finally making it, man. We're getting some new subs. Football season's right around the corner, and we are getting spam in the chat. All right, man. Hype to the spam, dude. So what you think about that, man? How's Adams going to do? You think he's going to repeat his numbers? Did Rodgers make him look better than he is? Is that a product of Rodgers, product of Adams' talent, or some of both, man? What you think?
I think it's very interesting. And this is what I was kind of breaking down, and I kind of was going down rabbit holes. But Rodgers, without Adams, the last 2 years, he played 3 games, 9 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, only 3 sacks. So, I mean, I think Rodgers will be okay. He'll find another number one. The thing with Adams, I compared him to, right before him, Jordy Nelson. So I took the 2019, 2020, 2021 Adams against the 13, 14, and 16 seasons of Jordy Nelson. Adam has almost 1,000 yards, almost 1,400, and over 1,500 yards. Jordy Nelson, 13, 15, and 13. So it's very comparable. They both had targets. The TDs are about the same. So whoever Rodgers makes you a number one, he'll make you a number one receiver. Do they have a number one receiver? I don't know. So, but going ahead with the Adams question.
Right.
Now, Derek Carr, last 4 years, he throws over 4,000 yards a season. And last year he threw for 4,800.
He's underrated, man. Nobody gives him the love he deserves, I don't think.
So the only thing is, I don't know if he'll get the target and the share load, because if you saw Rodgers and Adams, Rodgers would go to Adams like 5-6 times in a row without even thinking about it. He's like, you can't stop it. So it's going to be interesting. I got Adams 1,200 yards.
Oh, you went into it, making all kind of predictions. All right, I like
probably
that.
11 plus touchdowns. That's what I got.
I'll drink to that,
1,211.
I'll drink to that. That's, hey, you doing your homework, man. Chad likes the question. Donut Selaski says, good question. Reaches fullest potential with Rodgers. Think he steps down a bit with Carr. And, hey, good point. Nelson also went to the Raiders. Donut Selaski pointed out. Here's my thing. He has to take a step down because nobody ever peppered a receiver the way Rodgers peppered Adams. It's like unheard of, like in an obscene way. Like, you know, if you're a different receiver on the Packers, you're like, you know, I'm here too. What's up? You know, I got to give him a better Christmas present or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fuck. So I think Adams clearly has the talent to get open and make the catches when the other team knows that's how much he's going to be receiving the ball in his direction. He still made the numbers and put it up. So that matters. I don't think Carr is Rodgers, as good as Carr is and as much love as he doesn't get that he deserves. I don't think he's quite Rodgers. Rodgers is getting to the, you know, he's on the back nine of his career, man, but he's still Aaron Rodgers. So, you know, to answer the question, I think he tapes. I agree with Donut Shalaski in the chat, baby, hyping the chat. And I think he does take even if it's just a half step back, man.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a half step back. Takes a little regression, man. Let's see. But that was, well, before I go on, that was something that's an unpopular opinion that I have that I don't know. I haven't heard anybody else on any other podcast or on TV or anything say it. I think Rodgers and fantasy has the potential to be better than he has been in a while because he doesn't have the crutch. Like that kind of stuff, like, it's like when you're playing Madden and you have that one go-to play. You know what I'm saying? Well, when you figure out what you're going to do. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to be forced to read the field, spread it around again. It will make him, I think it might even add years to his career, man. So if he, you know, if his other receivers are up to the task, he might have better numbers, man. You never know. Never know.
But like you said, I mean, Rodgers peppered Adams constantly. And at Las Vegas, he's not going to get that peppering when you have Waller and you have Renfro and even Josh Jacobs. They throw in the backfield a lot more.
Right.
So, but hey, whatever works, you got to get those W's.
That's it.
Everybody's happy.
That's it. Next question up, also from Instagram, Jennifer L. Pope. Or is that an I? I don't know. That must be an L. It's all lowercase. Jennifer _L _Pope What is the most shocking event / news that has taken place this year's offseason and why? How will these events impact the upcoming season? Shout out to our lady hunter poopers out there in the Mafia, man. Shout out,
sir.
man. I'm loving it, dude. Back to it, though. Back to the lovely Jennifer Pope's question, man. What do you think, man? What was the biggest thing this offseason that you were like, what?
I think we started off at the top of the mountain as soon as the offseason hit, and that was the Russell Wilson
you took
trade.
mine. Damn it. All right, I got an audible. Took
All
mine,
right.
man.
So a lot of it was much to do, and then it's kind of fizzled, but he has put in the work this offseason, and I think that actually adds to the excitement. And then another thing that I haven't heard anybody else said yet, but Brady went to Tampa Bay first year, won a championship. Stafford last year went to LA, won a championship. Now you got Russell Wilson. Could he do it? Probably not. I mean, the odds are not good. But I will say Denver has a good defense. And I predict Denver's defense finishing in the top 10% or top 10 next year. And with a quarterback like that, that's all you ask for. Give me a good defense. I can put up some numbers. And actually, Denver on their defense finished third points given up. So if you're not giving up, but
third least points allowed is what you're saying.
Third least points, yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have to score too many to win games. That is just a heck of a division.
Okay. Hey, man, Dan Riggins in the chat saying, looking good, Adam.
Oh, God! Thank you, Dan.
Fresh off vacay, that vacay did something for you, man.
I know.
I'm down with it.
Gave me some color.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm blending into the fucking wall back here, man. Still getting moved into the new digs. We're going to hook it up, man. But thank y'all.
Now that you take your shot, that little pink wall is now on your face. It's kind of like flushed.
I'm the Cheshire Cat this evening, man. But so if you do that, I'm going to go to Deshaun Watson then. The fact that Cleveland with Baker Mayfield, who was still putting up numbers, had some issues, but it's not like he was Matt Castle's ass or, Jamarcus Russell or somebody. You know what I mean? Like, there's still potential with this guy. And to take Watson off their hands with all this stuff pending, I mean, there is a chance he doesn't play this year. There's a chance. I mean, I don't think that it's happening. I'm, to be clear, I think he will play. I think he'll have sit out 6 games, maybe 8. I think it better be more than whatever your boy in Atlanta's sitting out, man, for betting on a game that he wasn't playing in when he was out for the year. Like, whatever. So, but, they got to – all eyes on the NFL and this Deshaun Watson stuff. But that was my surprise of the offseason besides Russell Wilson is that